Joining us on the phone live is Dr. Daniel Ichangi from the Department of Geology here at the University of Nairobi. Dr. Ichangi, it's Jeff and Victoria in the studios. Tell us, did you get an earthquake warning today or tremor warning?
There are no earthquake warnings, Jeff. These things just happen, and we apparently have had one of 4.8 somewhere northwest of Voi.
Yeah, you said apparently, and yes, it did happen. And what kind of damages reports of damages are you getting, Doctor?
I must say, right at the moment, right now, we don't have a lot of information. We are still trying to collect the facts to know what damage has occurred, if any. But that area is not very heavily populated, so we await to see what has happened.
And Dr. Ichangi, there was a warning to coastal residents to keep off beaches for a tsunami watch. Any truth to that?
I think that is alarmist. I think it's not fair. And we will not get a tsunami in this region. The geology of our coastal area is not like other places where they have stronger earthquakes. So I think people are being alarmist on this one.
Any information, though you say it's still scanty, on what could have caused it? There have been reports that this came from a 6.3 magnitude quake from Indonesia that had a depth of 10 kilometers. Any facts on that as well, or information?
No, I don't have information on that. We'll have to check tomorrow. But this one is 4.8. The way the Richter scale works, every number is 10 times stronger. So something that is a 6.9 elsewhere, that's a very strong earthquake. But this one is a 4.8. So if 4 is 10 times stronger than 3, 5 is 10 times stronger than 4, you see the kind of effect it has.
Yeah, Dr. Ichangi, just explain to us for a moment, what's the difference between an earth tremor and an earthquake?
Well, they basically mean the same thing. It's just a strength. An earthquake is pretty strong. Something that will bring damage, something that will bring a damage and threaten even life. Tremors, in this region where we are sitting quite close to the East African rift, we have them all the time. Some of them are very, very small. You don't detect them. They are only detected by machines. And occasionally you have one like this one where it is felt by those who are very, very sensitive.
And Dr. Ichangi, before we let you go, of course, we spoke to an MCA from Taita Taveta where the quake was felt the most, and most intense, that is. What advice would you give to Kenyans who would go through something like this? He said that was the first time that happened. People were in panic. What should they do in a situation like that?
I would say people should not panic. But if you are in a building, it is good to probably find your way out if you can, or look for places to sit or lie, maybe below a strong table, so that if anything is dropping from the building or from the roof, you're at least safe. The killer in all earthquakes mostly are badly constructed buildings. That is what kills. Otherwise, if you are on the countryside out there, you will be shaken a bit, but most likely there will be no problem. Of course, if you're in steep areas where there are landslides or the mmomonyoko or ardhi, then that can also be dangerous. But normally, badly constructed buildings are the dangerous thing here.
Dr. Ichangi, should we expect some aftershocks from this?
Probably, yes, Jeff. A little weaker than the main quake, but let's wait and see what the data tells us. But of course, they don't always come singly. You could have quite a number of aftershocks, smaller ones though.
All right, Dr. Daniel Ichangi, thanks so much there for your time.